train you, bro?
Yeah, I pay you.
You'll pay me?
Let me get you.
Get my number, man. Hey, chat, we finna get my Uber driver right, y'all. What's her name? Muhammad, y'all. So my Uber driver said he want me to train him, y'all. We gonna see if he's serious. I got you, bro. Yes, sir.
206.
Yeah.
Charles.
Yep, Charles.
You negative for sure. They're gonna tell you, stupid guy, he trying to teach us how to be a good driver. We know how to drive.
All right.
Yeah, I know how to track down and I know how to handle, that's it. I'm not a new driver,
Yeah.
I can.
All right, man. Listen, bro. I need you to say something to my followers, bro.
Yeah.
I need you to say subscribe to Sleeper Bill Charlie.
Sure. Hey, my name is Mo, and I'm with Charles. He's a very nice guy, and he told me he's a YouTuber, and I have a good conversation with him, and God bless him. He's a wonderful person, and I wish him for the best, because he's a very nice guy, We need to congratulate this kind of people. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Yes, subscribe Charles. Don't forget to subscribe Charles. Please.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Charles. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Yes, sir, bro. Hey, you got my contact info, so man.
Yeah.
Hit me up if you want me to train you. Yes, sir, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna give it to my recording to the
It's gonna be on YouTube, bro. My YouTube is Charles Walls.
Charles Hall.
Charles Walls. Let me write it on the paper for you.
Yeah.
Can I get that paper?
Yeah, sure.
Yo, best Uber driver on earth. You getting 5 stars, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
I want to give you 10 star, but no chance. But I will give you 5 star right now. Yeah.
Number.
Yes.
Hit me
you have
up.
a blessed day, man.
You
Wonderful
too, man.
evening. God bless you, man.
God bless you, brother.
Wish you for the best, brother.
Yep. Chat, that was probably the best Uber driver I've ever been in my life. That nigga is getting 10 stars. They don't even got 10 stars available. But if they did, bro, get 10 of them. What is up, YouTube? We are back with another video. And y'all, oh my gosh, so much crazy stuff has happened. I was going to voice over this workout, like what the workout about. But I'm not even finna voice over what the workout about. Because I got to tell y'all what been going on, y'all. For the past month, so as of March 12th, is when they took my Instagram. So if y'all follow me on Instagram, it was DetroitMade__.c. This year has actually been a great year in terms of me growing my page and reaching out to more people on Instagram. I gained another 3,000 followers since this year started. I was stuck at 4K for the longest. Ended up getting to about 7.2, 7.3K. And then I woke up one day, literally, I can't forget the day. It was March 12th. And I figured out my Instagram got disabled. Why? I can't even say why it got disabled. I'm not going to even pop it up on the screen, but somebody had to be spam reporting me because it was something very disgusting. Like, it don't even make sense, y'all. Okay, long story short, I submitted an appeal. It doesn't go through, so I'm like, okay, freak it. I ended up logging into one of my old Instagrams I had, and I started using that one as my main. Y'all can follow me that on oh my gosh, I messed up and I'm not editing that out. Y'all can follow me on that Instagram. It is Sleeper Bill Charlie 06. Now, this is where stuff gets really crazy, okay? They took my main Instagram, boom. I'm already knowing I'm not getting that back. On this new Instagram, literally 3 days ago, I woke up, I got on Instagram, and I literally couldn't do anything. I'm like, dang. So I closed the app, and I opened it back up, and I literally got my account disabled again. So I'm like, what the heck? And long story short, they ended up disabling the account because Instagram said that it was connected to the account that got disabled the first time, which it was in a way, but I got banned for no reason because what they was accusing me of doing on that first account, I never did under any circumstances. So I don't even know, like somebody had to be spam reporting me. But anyways, long story short, they ended up disabling the new one I made, Sleeper Bill Charlie 06. I'm like, okay, so I figured out a way around it. I submitted an appeal. Thank God it went through and it passed and they gave me my Instagram back. So if all of y'all, if y'all made it up to this point in the video, Follow me on my new Instagram, which is SleeperBuildCharlie06 on Instagram. We got to build our page back up. We literally starting from zero. So I was at 7K. I wasn't the biggest influencer, but you know, all the connections or all the other influencers that I knew or had connections with is now literally gone because I have no way to contact them and for them to actually notice me. So it's actually crazy, but I'm not too mad about it. We ain't gonna give up, y'all. We just got to restart from square one on Instagram, and we just gonna keep pushing. But the YouTube doing good. We got up to 13K on here. Thank God. Thank y'all for 13K. We hit 13K probably like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And then we almost had 67K on my TikTok. We sitting at 66.9K. So my TikTok is the same name as my Instagram and my YouTube. It's just Sleeper Build Charlie. You don't have to put the 06 at the end like the Instagram. It's literally Sleeper Build Charlie. So y'all can find me at Sleeper Build Charlie on all platforms now. The only thing is that on Instagram you have to put 06 at the end, and then that'll be me. But yeah, now I voice over this workout. So with this workout, we started off, you know, heavy bench as usual. It did feel pretty good. Okay. I got 205, 2 sets of 4 reps. I had to struggle on both of my last reps, but it moved pretty good in my opinion. And then after that, we did a drop set down to 185 for a set till failure. After that, I can't even remember. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I can't even remember what we moved on to after that. I'm not gonna lie. No, I think we did dumbbell press. Yeah, we did dumbbell press. That felt pretty good with the hundreds. I know we got it for 6 reps this time. Now, I don't know. I tweaked something in this workout just a bit, and the pump was absolutely insane for the chest, y'all. So for the chest, right? As y'all seen when I did that little like pre-pump or whatever, y'all. So on my second set of dumbbell pressing, instead of going heavy for 4 to 6, I dropped it super light and I just pushed it out till failure. And I also did that for the incline, and that made the chest pump absolutely nuts. So I will be doing that from this point forward. And I also think in general, I'm just going to change up the way I'm training just a little bit. Over these past like 2 months, I've been low-key tweaking the way I train, just trying to figure out what's going to work best for me. Since I am in this bulk, I'm not really training for, like, yes, I want to train for strength, but at the same time, I mostly want to train for aesthetics. Like, yeah, I want to be strong, but I want to be aesthetic, y'all. And I know it's some parts of my physique I need to bring up so that it can match others. Like, I had posted a reel or a video on actually all my platforms asking people what they think I need to improve on. A lot of people said upper chest, so I do think I am going to involve upper chest a lot more. So what I plan on doing is on my next push day or bench day, right? Push day in general, I'm going to only train one exercise for strength, and that will be bench press, okay? I'm not going to be doing the hundreds with the dumbbell pressing anymore. It's not that I can't, it's just that I would rather train for hypertrophy. You know, I mostly want to train for aesthetics and stuff, so. Okay, like I was saying, I'm going to be dropping down to the 80s to use as my working sets. You know, at least 10 to 12 reps. I can get that with the 80s. And then, you know, that second set will be till failure. And I just think that low key in general, since I'm going to be training more so for aesthetics, I'll go back to doing 3 sets per workout instead of 2. I really only moved it down to 2 sets instead of 3 because I was training for strength and only doing like 4 to 6 reps per exercise, per movement. So, yeah, I think I'm going to change that back to 3 sets of, 10 to 12. And it's nothing wrong with 3 sets of 10 to 12, y'all. You can see just as much progress with 3 sets of 10 to 12 as you can with 2 sets of 6 to 8 or 2 sets to failure, okay? So a lot of people had that misconception of, oh my gosh, everybody's saying I'm fatiguing myself, or I'm fatigue maxing because I'm doing 3 sets of 12 to 15, 3 sets of 10 to 12. No, bro, just do what works for you. When I first started working out, I was doing 3 sets of 20. But that was on some beginner shit, but I don't do that much now. The most I do is like 12, maybe 15 if I'm really trying to push for those last couple reps. And yeah, y'all, I just think this will be my new way of training going forward. Not only with my push days, but with all days in general. So like all the compound lifts, bench, squat. I may start, I'm not going to start deadlifting again yet. I want to wait a couple more months for my tendons to get stronger, because I know that's how I injured myself in the first place. But when it comes to benching, squatting, even doing heavy dips, okay, I will only train those once a week. Like, yes, I want to get strong at them, but I'm not too caught up in getting crazy strong, because I know over time, as I lift, I will gain more strength, then I will hit those goals that I'm trying to achieve, instead of just speed running them, only trying to strictly train strength every single day and do 4 to 6 reps and train strength 4 days a week. Now, I know you can obviously progress crazy doing it like that, but that's not my main priority. My main priority isn't really strength right now. It's low-key aesthetics. In the future, I will focus more on strength, but once I actually look the way I want to look. Like, I be having so many people, they're like, oh my gosh, bro, you got my dream physique. I'm like, bro, I be looking at myself in the mirror like, bro, what is wrong with me? Why do I look so skinny? Why do I look like this? Like, I don't even be liking how I look for real. So we got to lock in, y'all. I will say I do need to bring up my upper chest. I don't know why I did neglect that when I first started. I don't know why, y'all. Like, a couple body parts I did neglect when I first started. It wasn't even out of not wanting to train them. I just wasn't thinking. I literally was just like, okay, I'm going to just do abs and I'm going to do arms because, you know, I just want to have a six-pack and have big arms. Like, I wasn't thinking of training shoulders and training your rear delts and training legs. And I wasn't thinking like that. But, you know, that was on some newbie stuff, like my first year in the gym. And then I'm like, okay. Then, like, I would literally look in the mirror and I'm like, dang, why this part looks so small compared to this part? And it's like, okay, you neglected it that first year. So now now that muscle group or body part got to play catch up with everything you've been training for the last year. But yeah, y'all, this was a great lift in general. I really felt it. I really like this lift, y'all. Like this pump was really, really different. I did get very carved up before this pump. I had 2 sandwiches. And I also had a Pop-Tart. And I drank some electrolytes before I went into the gym. So I was pretty pumped up this workout. I will say that. But yeah, everything went exactly as planned in terms of what I wanted to happen. But yeah, y'all, I don't really got nothing else much to say. I ain't gonna keep yapping for no reason. I just let y'all enjoy these last couple minutes of this lift. The next video will be out very, very soon. Probably Monday. That is very soon. That's like a couple days. But next video will probably be out Monday. I'm collabing with Dion again. If y'all are OG subscriber on here, if y'all follow me on TikTok or on Instagram, then y'all know who Dion is. For the new people that don't know who Dion is, he do YouTube too. Y'all go check him out. I can't remember his channel name by heart, but I think it is Gino Baby G. Gino Gino BBG, I think. Maybe. Y'all go check him out. I know that's his Instagram for sure. So if y'all want to check him out on Instagram, y'all can. And the same thing on TikTok. But yeah, that's it for this voiceover. I ain't going to keep on yapping. But wait, that's a lie. I want to say one more thing. This was my first time ever doing this exercise for rear delts. Okay. And the rear delt fly, I'm not going to lie, it was a pretty crazy pump. And I even felt it for like the next 2 days after. So y'all know I usually just do the bent over rear delt rows. And, you know, I just call it a day after those. Now, it ain't like I don't train them. Seriously. When I do them bent over rear delt rows, I'll train them till failure. Because the rear delt is not a crazy big muscle. So it's pretty easy to fatigue that muscle out and train it to failure. So that's what I usually do with the rear delt rows. And then I just leave it at that. But I wanted to try this out because I've seen so many people doing this. And y'all, this exercise, in my opinion, for the rear delts, I would say it's an S tier. But I would say first you got to start off doing the rear delt rows. And then after you do your sets of rear delt rows for the second rear delt exercise, you do this exercise right here, y'all. That pump is going to be out of this world. So yeah, I will be incorporating this into all my shoulder days from this day forward because I really love this movement. But yeah, that's pretty much it I got to say. It's a couple minutes left in this video. We got a quick posing clip at the end of the video because I was running low on phone storage and my phone was at like 5%, so I had to make it quick. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, sub, share if you made it this far. I want you to drop Sleeper Crew in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next video. Enjoy the rest of this video and peace out. All right, y'all, my phone is on 3%. It's got to be a quick little video. The workout was crazy. Oh yeah, that's nuts.